I knew that was gonna happen. All right, just built the ramp and gonna test it out. I mean, seriously, like just built the ramp. And Kraton 6S sounding good, just fixed the diff and that input drive. First jump. Oh, yes. So I built my ramp like super steep because I want to go high without having to go like crazy fast, right? So basically I built this ramp to the spec of the last one, except it's much beefier. Oh my gosh. New diffs, everything's sounding good. Yeah. Kraton 6S. So, you know, I got the big Outcast on its way. Also the Kraton 6S EXB. So it's time to get the ramp dialed in. My other ramp was all fiddly and coming apart. This is where it's at now. I mean, this is sick. Oh man, flies so good. Kraton 6S getting it done. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Kraton 6S, love it. When the EXB was announced, I had to have it. Man, look at that, baby. And you know what's awesome about this? I mean, the ramp is steep. Can you see it? I mean, you can get some serious air in your front yard even. But here's the deal. 1/4-inch plywood, I had to get it wet to take the shape of that transition. I mean, it is steep. But I built it as big as I could and still fit it in my car, which is awesome. Man. Get it. Shaved it. Dude, so pumped. Oh my goodness, chassis slap in the house. Behind the shop bash session. I mean, get out of town. Hey! Once you get comfortable with backflips, you realize you don't have to be in the gas the whole time, and you don't want to be. Because when you land, you don't want to be in the power. Unless you like fixing gears, differentials, things like that. Uh-oh. Man, come on. Kraton is one of those very special trucks. I'm gonna always want to have one. And guys are getting along with that Kraton 6S. Uh-oh. Just let it go. Guys are getting along with that Kraton 6S EXB on stock power. And that wing is always floppy like a noodle. I put WD-40 on it a long time ago, and it's just been, it hadn't ever broke though. Hey-o. Well, shredder. Man, this thing. But you know, you don't have to go full send. You know, learn how to fly these things. Get them up in the air. Play with the throttle. I mean, it just flies so good. So half of these, once you learn when to let off the throttle, you don't have a lot of corrections to make. You can have it do what you want. Uh-oh. Yikes. I mean, look at that. It flies like crazy with no speed at all. Now, if you make a real shallow ramp, what you'll get is distance. I want air. And then with the brake, bring it down on one like that. So everything on this one is M2C'd except the chassis, and I bent it the other day, which, I mean, full send. I expect that actually, and it was like much more of a run up than this. But I tell you, I really learned a lot on these 6S Arrmas, how to fix them, how to fly them, how to bash them. And they took a beating. That body's done. I'm doing better about not landing on the bodies nowadays, but it's time to do something about this one. We might have a couple more jumps in it. Don't you think? Don't you think? Yeah. The body. This has got to be the best part of this ramp. Build it so it fits in the car. Just got done getting this thing dialed in. Tried it out. Had a great run on the Kraton 6S. Looking forward to the EXB. My goodness. And this ramp, it'll send it without a huge amount of space for a run up. And I really, really like it. It's built on the angles of my first one, but that was like a test. And this one's beefed. 2x4s ripped down the middle. I really only bought two 2x4s, cut them in half, ripped them down the middle. 41 inches from here to here, 24 inches tall on the back end. There's no way I'm gonna do plans on this. I mean, I just used the cutoffs to get my spacing here. I mean, so very low key, just transfer method for measuring. As far as the spacing goes on the ribs. And the 1/4 inch plywood with this steep of a transition, I had to get it wet to be able to get this bend in it. Super pumped, fits in the car. What's up with that? Is that not the best? I mean, come on. Loving it. Behind the shop, yo. Yeah.